Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Robert Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. Alright, for only the second time ever, NTT Indy Car Children's of Alabama Grand Prix preview, Barber Motorsports Park. 2.38 miles, 15 turns, 90 laps around this venue. I guess prestigious venue. I've seen a few races there over the years. They've been racing there since 2010, I do believe, if I remember correctly. So 2022, we had Pablo Award win the race, followed by Axel Pillow, Rennis BK, Will Power, Scott Dixon with the top five. 6th was Scott McLaughlin. 7th, Roman Rajan, Graham Rahal, Alexander Rossi, and Colton Herta. Now, one thing that made this very interesting is everybody had basically 8 out of the top 10 was on the 2 pit stop strategy. Ramon Garzon and Colton Herta were on the 3 stop strategy. Rennis BK led 57 laps. Pato Award led 27 laps. Alex Pillow 4. Justin Newgarden 2. If you look at the history, go back to 2021, the top 3 did a 2-stop strategy. But we skipped 2020 because of COVID. In 2019, the top 3 did a 3-stop strategy. Going back to 2018, the top 8 all did a 4-stop strategy. So now, as what we've seen at Long Beach and what we've seen at St. Petersburg, track position is king. Sometimes the 2-stop strategy will get you the track position you need, and you have enough fuel to get by. We'll see. Based on the last couple years, I think a 2-stop strategy is what will actually win this. But if you look back at the last few races, 12 years, that's a few, right? At Barber Motorsports Park, Alex Pillow, 2 races, averaged 1.5 with a win. Scott Dixon, 12 races, averaging 3.5. Now, he is consistently up front. He may be one of my picks to win this. Rennis BK, in 2 starts, 4.5 average finish. Now, these are just at Barber Motorsports Park. Will Power, 6.3 average finish, 2 wins in 12 starts. Simon Pagenaud, 7.0 with 1 win in 11 starts. Pato Award, 3 starts, averaging 7.0 with a win. Justin Newgarden in 10 starts, averaging 8.1 with 3 wins. Roman Garzon, 8.5 average finish with 2 starts. Marcus Ericsson is averaging 9.0 finish with 3 starts. Now, if you are new to Robert Sports Show, welcome. Normally I do NASCAR Xfinity, NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. After watching a couple Indy Car races this year, I watched the Long Beach Grand Prix, and then I watched the streets of St. Petersburg. I watched part of the Texas race. Really want to get back into IndyCar racing and watching it more and get to know a lot of the drivers and stuff. Back when I used to follow the sport back in the mid-90s, pre-kart IRL split, so the Bobby Rahals, the Danny Sullivans, the Rick Mears, that era, mid-90s, early 90s. I did remember the split there in the late 90s between IRL and kart. And then when we got the current NTT Indy Car Series, I have a really casual fan. A couple years ago, I started getting back into it a little bit because of Jimmy Johnson, coming from the NASCAR world. But really wanted to get back into it and learn these drivers. Kind of see the differences between the stock car world and the IndyCar world. What I do with NASCAR is I will do, like I've done so far, the last year's race, this track history, and then I do like tracks. So for example, here, Barber Motorsports Park is a fixed road course. It's not a street course. So the fixed road courses like Portland, Barber Motorsports Park, Road America, Mid-Ohio, Laguna Seca. We've had 5 races last year and this year so far. Scott McLaughlin, average 4.2 finish. Will Power, 6.2. Joseph Newgarden, 6.4. Scott Dixon, 6.8. Marcus Ericsson, 8.0. Alex Pillow, 8.8. But he's been dominant at Barber Motorsports Park. Colton Herta, 9.4. Alex Rossi, 9.6. And then Graham Rahal, 10.2. And then before I do my picks, I typically go over kind of the point standings and stuff. So right now with 110 points, we have Marcus Ericsson. 15 points behind, we have Pato O'Ward. Now his 17th place finish at Long Beach really hurt that because he had 2 podium finishes and then that 17th, while Marcus Ericsson has had 2 podium finishes with the win and then 8th place at Texas. Third right now, 19 points behind Ericsson is Alex Palou. He's had 1 podium finish with a low of 8th. 4th place in points, Joseph Newgarden, 2 points behind Alex Palou. He had the win at Texas, and then 17th at St. Petersburg, and then Kyle Kirkland getting that win last week, which is amazing at the Street to Long Beach. But he's at a 27th place at Texas, and then 15th at St. Petersburg. Scott Dixon, 2 top 5s, except for the 27th at Long Beach. He is 38 points out of the lead. Ramon Grazan, I'll learn how to pronounce his name. Grazan finished 2nd last week at Long Beach. Colton Herta, 4th place at Long Beach, sitting 8th in points. Will Power is 9th, and Scott McLaughlin is 10th. If you go a little further down, you got Alexander Rossi at 15th, Graham Rahal at 13th. Renus BK, he is sitting 22nd. Connor Daly, 23rd. Simon Paginal is sitting 24th. And then Devlin DeFrancesco, he is the last in points who started every race. The only people lower than him is Ed Carpenter, who only started at Texas, and then Takamuno Soto, who's also only started at Texas. So Honda currently leads the engine manufacturers by 30 points over Chevrolet. So yeah, we've had 3 really good races. What I want to try to do is we have the Barber Motorsports Park this week. Next week is the Indy Road Course, and then we go to Indianapolis for the Indy 500, and then the streets of Detroit. I definitely am going to make sure I watch everything and kind of learn more about IndyCar and understand it a little bit more than I already do, so I can do more of these videos here. My 4 picks to win the Children's of Alabama Grand Prix is going to be Alex Palou, Scott Dixon, Will Power. In the NASCAR universe, I do typically do 4 picks. I think with IndyCar, there's not as many teams that are capable of winning that there are in NASCAR right now. But yeah, we're definitely going to keep an eye out and do some more of these videos. And if you are a NASCAR fan, please check out the NASCAR videos. I'm pro wrestling as well. USFL, XFL, CFL starting soon, and then NFL and college in the fall. As always, thanks for watching Robert Sports Show. Don't just have a great day, have a spiffy day. Robert Sports Show, your YouTube leader in sports town content.